No, here.
Oh, hi, sorry. Val and I are just talking about how we manage negative self-talk, but we're actually also here talking about sliders because that is what we do here. We want to live the best life that we can, and we want to eat our faces off. So we're here with our Fast and Frugal Hour. Val is making these delicious ham, apple, cheddar sliders. And Ross, we left on a cliff note. What's going on?
Yeah, we do have a cliffhanger, Drew. So before the break...
That's what I meant to say, a cliffhanger.
I got you, but I know what you were saying.
Thank you.
So we asked Jennifer, since you're making your apples over there with the sliders, we asked Jennifer this question for a luxurious coastal getaway to Connecticut. How many apples make up a bushel? I've heard that phrase, a bushel of apples, right? We've heard it.
Bushel and a peck?
Yeah,
yes, a bushel and a peck. But what is a bushel?
Yeah, exactly. No clue. You've got to figure out, is it A, 134 apples, B, 117, or C, 125?
I'm going to go with A.
A, what?
It's 134.
And why?
Because I thought it was 144, and that seemed closest.
Okay, I have no idea. Ooh, the answer is C, 125.
Oh, she was wrong.
There was a woman in the back who yelled 125. You were right back there. So,
how did you know, may I ask? Rossi, will you ask her?
I'm on it. Hi, what's your name?
Candy.
Everyone say hi, Candy. Candy Apple over here. How did you know it was 125?
125 is like a rounded kind of number. The other ones were odd.
So, in other words, you were just making it up.
Guessing.
Got it, Candy Apple. She has no idea.
Yes.
No idea. But here's the deal.
By the way, is it Mystic where Mystic Pizza took place? Remember that movie, everybody?
With Julia Roberts?
yeah.
Was that Mystic?
Julia Roberts.
I had no idea. Did you know that?
Yes, I grew up in Rhode Island, so I'm kind of familiar with the area.
Okay, well, you didn't get the answer right, so you can't go.
I understand. It's my punishment.
I'm just kidding, Drew. That's not how we roll. Come on. So you're still going to go home.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, of course. Two-night coastal escape to Connecticut.
Wonderful.
How about them apples, Drew?
That's right.
Thank you so much.
You're so
excited.
You're so good.
Enjoy Mystic on us and just have a great time and be present and just, find some pizza.
That sounds great.
Okay,
I could do that.
And the next time someone talks about a bushel of apples, you're going to be like, excuse me. And Candy, that's right, exactly. Okay, Val, where are you at in your assemblage?
So I've laid down all the apple slices. You can slice the apples thinly with a mandolin. Just be very careful. And then I put the arugula on top of that. And I like to put the lettuce on the bottom because it starts to fall out. So I like to lay all the heavy stuff on top of it. That's just my way of doing it.
Also, doesn't the lettuce kind of, whatever's next to the bread, it sort of adheres?
Yes.
Kind of like the back of my butt. It's like you put the bread and it just sticks there.
So then
lettuce on the bottom, because every time I make a sandwich, it's never as good as anyone else's.
I know, but there's something about when someone else makes it for you.
I know, it's so loving.
I do love
but
it.
But I think, like skincare, the layering process is important.
Absolutely. And we've layered this sandwich, and now, you want to eat the whole thing or not? We are making sliders, so you just cut them where they're supposed to be cut. And boom, you have little sliders, and these are about $2 a piece.
Sorry, I went right in.
Okay.
Oh my God!
That's a lot of great flavor.
Ooh, Rossi.
Okay, yes. Yes, okay. I'll be hanging out with Jennifer. We're saying she's going to take me to Connecticut. No. Here's a tip of Fast and Frugal. So, okay, you remember in Sex and the City when Aiden made the bench and he said the flaw is the best part, Drew? Do you remember that? That's my favorite.
Of course I do, even though Carrie was hiding a horrible secret, but go on.
Understood. Well, it turns out with produce, it's the same thing. They say to save some bucks, you can look for ugly produce in a section at your local grocery store. It's like an apple with a little something and a little something. And you can get those for a discount. You just cut off the bad part and use them immediately because, they may be on their way out, But it's a great way to save a dime. And just because an apple's not beautiful doesn't mean it doesn't taste great. Right, Jennifer? Thank you. Look, she brought us. Cheers.
All right, everybody. Val, I am so in love with these sliders. I cannot take it.
Or you tip your server, lady.
Candy. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rossi, for accompanying an old lady down the stairs. All right, everybody. Well, we'll be back with more Fast and Frugal. We'll be right back.
Keep moving.